Welcome, everybody. This is our third episode for the Tailblazers. The Tailblazers is THETALE Blazers. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and if you want to go for the Gmail route, it's tailblazers@gmail.com. So, I'm Jeff. Always with me is Aaron. Aaron, I think you got a special beer next to you.
I do.
Let's describe.
Yeah, I got it right now in a secret koozie. I can't see what it is. Let's see what you have gotten me. We got a Black Forest Cake Smoothie Stout. Hubbard's Cave. Is that right? Am I saying that right?
Sure, man. I don't know. Spell it out.
HUBBARDCAVE. I'm pretty sure I mastered the cave word. I
would say Hubbard's.
Hubbard's? What did I say? Hubbard's?
Yeah.
Well, that's how I say
That's
it.
good. Apostrophe S, though. Apostrophe.
Yeah. All right. So,
All right. Yeah,
also to go with...
Hey, pronounce the city on that, will you? Because I'm not going to fuck that one up.
Wanaki, Wisconsin. Wanaki. I wonder how big that population is.
I was going to say Wanaki, but there's two E's on the end, you know.
Wanaki. I don't know.
Wisconsin.
Anybody from Wanaki, Wisconsin, please let us know if we're pronouncing that one wrong. Also, I'm going to go with my first time on the podcast. I'm going to break in my new koozies my wife got me. And so they're all mountain themed. And this one says, say yes to adventure. So, yeah, that's a good one. So I'm going to go ahead and crack this bad boy.
I'm opening this bad boy up.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, man.
All right, let's try it. And it smells.
Like a cake.
It smells like a cake. It smells pretty good.
Ooh,
it smells just like my 12th birthday.
You're watching. Oh, that's a good little. This kind of looks a little thick.
Holy schmoly.
Not really too thick.
So I don't know if I was supposed to wait on the sip. I went ahead and sipped. I just want to let you know.
No, man, you're good. You did it during the pouring. I like the interaction.
It's a packed full of flavor kind of beer right there.
Yeah. Well, the light quality is can't see through it.
Yep.
So that's a good in a stout.
Yeah, that's good.
Dude, the aromas is like I smell a cake in front of my face right now.
That's what I'm saying. It was like my 12th grade birthday party for sure. Maybe it's 12-year-old birthday party. I don't know. Maybe I just did
your 12th grade birthday party. Alcohol with a cherry on top because that's the finish I get.
Oh yeah,
amazing.
You liked it, huh?
Dude, that is great. But it's a lot of cherry. I taste a lot of cherry on the end. Yeah, I like it. But yep, I'm getting that cherry in there. It is, dude. This is a pretty damn good beer.
Yeah, it is pretty good. I had one of these kind of like cookie ones for beer that I wanted one time. And of course, my child had a stomach bug, and I happened to catch it the same night. I only had one beer, puked that up. Haven't been able to drink that kind of beer, like a cookie cakey beer. When I saw this, I gotta say I was a little nervous about the taste, but it is way better than what I remembered.
I got you through it.
Yeah. You know, sometimes you just gotta retry back and get back on the horse. Oh, yeah. I gotta look up this town, man. I don't know anything about this place. Either. Not that I'm like a state traveler.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're a big Wisconsin fan?
I wouldn't say Wisconsin, but of course I like it as a state just because I am a big Green Bay fan. So I do really like that.
Maybe that's why I bought it too. I was like, ooh, Wisconsin.
So population of where this beer is from is 13,730, and that was in 2019. So yeah.
It's probably grown maybe a couple 50.
Apparently it's in Dane County.
Dane.
And actually, and now I gave you so in 2010 it was 12,000. So in about 19 years, 1,000 more people moved there. So it's
or they had a lot of babies.
Yeah, well, that could be it too. They're either growing really fast or reproducing really fast as well. So either way, they're
might not be a lot to do in Wisconsin, you know.
Probably not in that area per se, just from the Google picture I saw. But
they do have a brewery, and it's called Hubbard's Cave, or Hubbard's, as Aaron would want to call it. And I would say the can is pretty interesting. It looks almost like a sundae that you would get from an ice cream parlor.
It definitely looks like an ice cream sandwich that somebody dropped on the ground. It's kind of all over the place and melting.
Right, exactly. I would like to add that the artwork is from Noel Miller, and it's 12 fluid ounces, and it's 9.5% alcohol. So, just throwing that out there in the mix.
Okay, where are you seeing this Miller thing?
It's on the can.
Why?
Underneath. Yeah, I already pulled the sticker off.
Oh, we were just talking about that on that first beer review we did. That the artists aren't oftentimes told about this.
That is correct.
So it's kind of interesting that the next beer after complaining about that, this brewery would know to do that.
Yeah.
Now we got to go on a little bit of a wild goose chase because I'm going to Google search this person.
Why don't you Google? I wonder if their art place is called Untilted Art, because it states that it's brewed and canned by Untilted Art. And then it says Hubbard's Cave Brewery. So that's kind of interesting.
I will say
that's pretty cool, though.
Yeah, I will say when I put the name in. Oh, well. So I guess this person does paintings that are similar to that kind of abstract, like kind of art. Just kind of how would you describe that painting? I don't know, like just kind of definitely abstract. So just you can't see it, but don't worry about it. It's there. But there is a website.
It looks like that
you can see. So interesting. I wonder if they're a local.
What website did you find that on?
Or I Googled. I just did some Google.
What did you Google?
Her name.
Oh, okay. So you Googled Noel Miller.
Yeah, and I'm trying to see where she's from because I'm thinking the local artist or something, but I'm not really getting that off the top of my head. But I don't at this point. Oh, she's got a Facebook. Wow. And it's just the same kind of style. It's got to be a local artist, but I don't know. Anyway, Jeff, that's the beer. We'll continue to sip on this. I will enjoy it, I'm sure. It sounds like you definitely will.
I would say I'd buy it again. It was not that. It was about. I bought a 4-pack, and it was around. I can't remember off the top of my head. Probably about $12, maybe 15. It was probably around 15 for a 4-pack. I'd buy it again. It's interesting.
It's good, man. It is good. And I'm actually really excited. This is the first time that I've gotten to do the podcast here in this new setup that I have. Got me
you have a new setup, bro. Yeah. And I have to say, the view is pretty dark.
Yeah. It's just I want all the focus on me. I don't want any other aspect of my house. I just want it all on me. Just all
except for that big ass mic right there.
Yeah, the big mic that I just put right in the camera, so it's right in my face.
Just right there. Look what I have.
Yeah, look at this. I did buy a mic.
I got a mic. You don't.
And in my headphones, I mean, I'm just rocking with style, man. I got a good setup.
Hey, man.
This was all a surprise. I came home 1 weekend after being out there with you. My wife said, "Get out of my office and get your own place." And so I think she said it a lot nicer than that, but ultimately that's what she meant. And so here I am with the desk.
Is it called your doghouse?
This is now my podcast doghouse.
Doghouse.
Yeah, podcast. Like it. And so she wanted me to get in the mood.
Should it be your pod house?
My pod house. Yes, this is my pod house. Could be. And to put me in the mood, she stuck me next to a couple cypress trees that I've cut over the years in the swamps. And I got this nice little thing on this door handle that says weekend forecast, camping without a chance of drinking. Sorry, camping with a chance of drinking. And I also can't read. I'm learning still, but camping with a chance of drinking. So I think that one fits us pretty well. Of course, we're always responsible drinkers. Okay. So
yes, anyway. We are stationed in our home safe and snug. Yep. So we're good to go.
So let's just talk. Let's get the awkward elephant out of the room. Okay.
Awkward elephant.
Golly. Yeah. That's an
get
awkward
the weight
elephant.
off my back, huh?
Yeah. Well, that's the elephant, man. They'll just weigh you down. Whew. So Jeff and I are trying to go. We got 2 new tents. I got a REI Co-op Half Dome, I think 2. What did you end up getting, Jeff?
I got the Co-op Passage 2-person tent. I think that's what they call it. I really don't remember the name right now. But
yeah, well,
I think it's a co-op passage.
yeah. So
it was hard to find on the internet because we had trouble finding it because you wanted to get it, and then all of a sudden it was back in stock, and I was like, "Ooh, it's back in stock! I'm going to buy it." It's definitely a lot cheaper than the air. It was about $100 cheaper than what yours was, wasn't it? Maybe.
Yeah, I think I paid $169
with tax and all that.
$159. I thought I paid $170, but that's probably not right now that I think about it. So,
yeah. But I mean, I love my tent. I think the differences is that yours has that extra pole that goes in between to bring up the
kind of domes it
a little bit. Yeah, it domes it. Mine does not do that, so it just kind of. All I got is the 2 poles that go across the top and come down the sides, and that's it, which is fine for me. I mean, especially if there's just one person in there, plenty of room, love it. But if there's another guy or person in there with me, I mean, still plenty of room. I just can't be able to put all my stuff in there.
Yeah. So
like bag wise.
I agree with you. I think they're very so what the guy I got upsold by REI, I'm pretty sure. I'm sure they were like, hey, this guy this guy's a sucker. He'll buy this next tent up for sure. So and he was right. The guy was right. And I did it. So he's telling us that it's about I think 4 inches wider, and it's a little bit better for 2 people. And of course that as me and my wife are hoping we could, do some more of that kind of stuff. Obviously we have a big 6-person tent, but it is bulky and wanted something a little smaller and something that I could use just backpacking for myself. And it still had plenty of room. So worked out great. But the elephant in the room, the awkward elephant in the room that I was trying to tell you about is this. At the last minute, I called Jeff up. It must have been Thursday, middle of the day, maybe even Thursday afternoon. It looks like there's some chance of rain on Saturday, and it was going to be cold. There's a cold front coming in. There's some chance of rain. And I said
Thursday morning.
So it was, not a lot of advance notice here. But what we did know was that we were going to go to the farm Saturday and do a work day.
So we both had our tents at that moment.
And we did have our tents. I literally just set mine up in my child's room and playroom. And that's all as far as we got. I did not
set mine up at all. It was still just out of the beautiful plastic wrapper that came from REI. No box, no nothing. Just plastic wrapper with the tent and the tent bag that it was in, and that was it.
Yeah, you were definitely had a virgin tent when we got there for sure. And I said, Jeff, hey, we got a tent. We know we're going to the farm Saturday. We have to get up early. It's a 2-hour drive there. Let's go after work Friday afternoon. Let's test this tent out in the rain and the cold weather. This is a great time. It's a controlled place because if it's too miserable or if it's too windy, we do have a house that we could get into. And we don't really necessarily are in some kind of danger or have to be miserable if we don't want to deal with it. So he's like, yeah, sure. Let me look. Let me see if I can find someone to take care of the dog. No problem. Find out that we got that covered. And the next thing we know, Friday afternoon, we're riding down to the farm. And
I got a dog sitter.
Dog in the house. And so go all the way out to the farm. We drive 2 hours. I also get my wife's approval so that make sure that she can, she's going to be okay to be able to take care of the baby by herself. She doesn't have any plans. It all just forms perfect for us to be able to go get in our tents in the rain and in the cold. What does it do? It doesn't rain and it's hot. And it is just miserably hot. And so their forecast was not even close to being right.
Did you bring bug spray? No. Why not?
Why don't you bring bug spray in the winter? I don't know.
You're out camping. Why don't you bring it? It's cold. It's supposed to be cold. Well, damn meteorologists again.
Yeah, not even a chance to rain. Kind of reminds me again of this week. But anyway, we'll go. That's a different story for a different day. But anyway, so
talk about that one.
Yeah, so we get up there. We have a good time though. Get to test it out. The tents work out great. I slept good. I know for me, I had a sleeping pad and a sleeping bag, of course, with my solar lantern, and everything was fine. We did go to the fire pit and we had a good time there. Cooked some food, Wonderful. Drank a lot of beer and alcohol, and we sang and danced by ourselves out in the woods. It was great.
Mixed drinks, though. I think.
Yeah, that's true. We had more mixed drinks than we had beer, for sure.
Yeah. I think we just said, hey, let's just bring a 12-pack of Coke. We know we got alcohol there.
That's true.
I think that's what we did.
So, Jeff, I don't think it was a very this was a very spur of the moment camping trip, right? This isn't something
for
that you
sure.
spend a lot of time